Arizona Cardinals. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Regular, 180.
Man in motion here. You're going to throw. First play with Mayfield. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, alert, 180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Rolling into enemy territory. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Run. Stop.
1st down. Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Real. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Regular. And it's third down. Alert. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Regular. That's up.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running this one left. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throw is there, Trey McBride. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Look at my team. On
the ground, this is Trey Benson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Working quickly here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. At 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Regular. Point it right. Hey, alert.
may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. For the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
180! Up, up! Kings! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Stop!
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on! Set!
Here's a toss running left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals hold a 16-point lead in the first. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At the long 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Run! 180!
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 17-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10.
20! Stop!
Here's Baker. Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running left, this is Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baker now. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kings!
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Left, right, 180! What's up?
Throwing, Baker. On the move, hit it right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Okay.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cowboy 80.
Play action, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of this. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, ready?
To throw, Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Handoff now out of the gun. Cuts right. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 16-point ball game.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. Real. Point it right.
Here's Baker to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hey, look, 180. Up.
Throwing again is Baker. Andrews has it, working downfield. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
King. Alert. Regular.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Catch made by Bucky Irving. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
Baker throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Watch out. 180. Real. Point it right. Run.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again! And the Cardinals are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Another carry for him. Give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well to the sack.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
Leads to 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
1st and 10.
Richardson back to throw. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing now, Richardson. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right half. The kick by Ryland is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
180! Up, up! Regular!
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Tucker now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Tucker now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, break.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
70.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Has room down the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
The kick by Ryland is good, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
1st down, here's Baker. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Cardinals Let's bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Richardson on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4-for-4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Short pass brought in. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
King. Alert.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Point it right. Hey, alert 33. Real. Pistol. What's up? Hey, alert.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
He's on awesome block. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
36. Buccaneers, 22.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
60 back.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. Second down now, they need 7.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
40-yard line. Come on, come on.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
23. Buccaneers, 22.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
King!
35-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alert! 180! Stop!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain.
Point it right. Hey, alert! Watch out!
Desperation time here on 4th. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ready!
Back-to-back carries here. On the move, past the 40. Spins right by him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
For the field goal.
The kick by Ryland is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Let's get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Trailer 20! Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. Andrews has it, working downfield. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180! Regular! What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Gets them 5 back on that first down run. It's going to be 2nd and 15.
Run. Good. 180. Watch.
Mayfield to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
180. Point it right. Kings.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Hits him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for first down.
Hey,
First
alert
and 10
33.
at the 33-yard line.
Watch out.
First down throw here, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Good. 180.
Putting a receiver in motion. Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 6-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Escapes the pocket, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
46, 28.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Jukes away from one. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 76.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to the well again. Shoves one away. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 Vikings.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the